you look at the returning players, are there any big question marks in your mind?
I don't think there's a bunch of question marks. It's going to be uh, interesting to find out who emerges as our starting five up front. I think every other position, I think we feel good about. Tailback, obviously, with Junior coming in, we're excited to see him perform. I know personally I am. You know, he's got a lot of experience, and really excited to see him live and in person. So can't wait to see him practice. And besides those positions, we feel good where we're at, and a lot of guys are returning, and you know, expect those guys to hit the ground running.
It's like every conversation I hear about OSU football. So, the offensive line,
Yeah.
the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
You feel that way? They protect better, run block better, everything.
Absolutely. It all starts up front. The game hasn't changed. Doesn't matter what kind of style of offense you have. It all starts up front with you. We know we have to make improvements up front. We know we made improvements in the spring. We have to continue on that path, and there's no other way than just to practice and practice tough, and make sure that we're in good plays. You know, it's a shared responsibility. So we got to make sure that we're in good plays and giving our guys a chance. But at the end of the day, it's about coming off the ball, striking, being in good body position, and finishing, and running the ball with good ball security, and finishing tough. And those are all the things that we coach, and those are all the things that we're going to work on. And it's going to take practice and a commitment to that, and we will get better.
You're in a unique situation in that all five are back up front, but you also brought in 7 new guys, and you had some red shirts, and you got a lot of options, I would think. Is there going to be some legitimate competition, you think?
Absolutely.
For the starting jobs?
Yes, there will be. Marcus Keys is a guy that we were able to redshirt, and he's a guy that we expect to compete for some playing time. And Larry Williams as well coming in, and junior college guy. So those guys they're strong enough, they're athletic enough, and now we just got to see them compete, make sure their assignment's sound, and that they get comfortable and can let their instincts take over. In the spring, there were some mistakes, new guys into the system. Once that cleans up, I think you'll see those guys really start to compete well for those starting spots up front.
I'm sorry, but thank you. I'm told this guy's like Brock Lesnar in the weight room. He's a really exceptional freshman for a first year guy. You know enough about him to even know whether he can be a factor.
Well, I know enough about him, but here's what I'll tell you: we feel good about all the recruits that we're bringing in, and for me to talk about Cagle and not talk about Galloway, and you know, those are the things that I try to avoid because I haven't seen the guy practice yet. I have no idea. We feel good about every recruit that we brought in this class, and you know how they sort out. I'm not a fortune teller. None of us coaches are. You think the guy's going to be really good, and then you know the guy next to him ends up being a little bit better than him. So it would be unfair to me, for me to speak about any new guy that I haven't seen practice yet.
Coach, is it
feelings going into practice? What do you worry about? What do you feel good about? Just what are your thoughts?
Right now, it's about making sure that we're organized. That's the biggest concern that I have. So it's about organizing a good practice, making sure the communication is clear, making sure our guys are lined up correctly, making sure that we get the center quarterback exchange, that we secure the football, that we don't have any mental busts. Those are things that concern me when you first start camp, us as coaches. So those are the things that we're working on, and making sure that our guys are squared away from there, and then it just takes the next step. Then it's fundamentals, then it's scheme, then it's the adjustments off of it, then it's the check, then it's, you know, all of the things that grow off of that. But it really starts simple, always has. Just making sure that your assignment sound and that you're cranking on all cylinders, and you have to start with a base, you have to start with a foundation. That's what camp's all about. So you start back over at ground zero and go. So For us, it's about winning each day. I know it's a little bit of coach speak, but the truth of the matter is, you have to focus on the small steps of making sure that we have a quality practice, and then making sure that we learn in the meeting rooms, that we're teaching well, that we're structured, and that our guys are continually improving one day at a time. And I really know that sounds like, the same old coach speak, but it's how you get better. We know no other way. It's just one day at a time, get better, and focus on today and right now, and live in the now.